In the last 2 decades, the amount of time we spend preparing, cooking dinner has dropped from 60 minutes to just 32. And as you have gathered, that is the basis for today's challenge. We want you to cook a nutritious, savoury dinner in just 32 minutes.
Time in the MasterChef kitchen just seems to vanish, so 32 minutes is going to feel like a blink of an eye. I'm confident, but I'm also a little nervous.
Hustle, girls.
Come on, Liza. Tahini. Come on, Carly. Can anyone see garlic? Over here. It's just so crazy cooking 4 plates of food in 32 minutes. So I got flustered in the pantry.
Have you got enough in your basket, Carly? There's not a lot.
And just in the rush of it, I completely blanked out.
Remember, you can't go back. You need everything.
Chili, chili, chili. Oh my God.
It's such a chaotic pantry, and my strategy is just to grab everything.
Oh my God.
Push, girls, come on.
Holy crap, time is not my friend here. I want to cook simple, I want to cook fast. I'm really thinking about, on a busy night, what am I cooking for my family? And I immediately reach for the bok choy. Not everyone loves bok choy. It can be very dull in flavour, it can be a little bit watery, but I know how to prepare it really well. And then I'm grabbing soy sauce, vinegar, mirin. I'm just trying to get that Asian flavour going. For a quick family meal, I'm thinking definitely a quick pan-fried fish. And my eyes land on that barramundi. It's one big fish. I know that that skin can go crispy, it's delicate, and I don't really have to pinbone that fish. So I'm saving a lot of time there.
Well, Gaz, when I bump into you down the supermarket, we are not moving nearly as fast as that.
No,
are
we're
we?
not. No, we're not. I like what they've chosen, though. There's some lovely examples of, I think, good home cooking. We've got whole fish, we've got some lamb racks and all sorts of things. So,
Obviously, the question with Eliza is whether that lamb will be cooked in time.
Run, Eliza.
Today I'm making a herb and macadamia crusted rack of lamb with a smoky eggplant puree, parsnip chips and Brussels sprouts. 32 minutes isn't much time to cook 4 dishes. Come on. And with all the elements I'm planning, I'm really up against it. I want to French cut the lamb. So I score where I want to French the lamb down to on both sides. I then peel off the layer of fat and I start removing fat from between the bones of the lamb.
Jeez, I'm worried about Eliza. When you grab a rack like Eliza has, I spend 10 minutes or so Frenching that.
Eliza, rack of lamb, classic family meal, but you're master-chefing it up, you're Frenching the bones, that's great. Are you happy that lamb's going to be cooked?
Look, I'm pushing it, but with the lamb, but, you know, I don't mind a bit of pink lamb.
That lamb could be the Achilles heel.
Yeah.
You know, when it's undercooked, lamb is kind of rubbery and jelly-like, and we're not a fan, so good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Matt expresses a bit of concern about whether I've got enough time to cook this lamb. I guess maybe it wasn't the best idea, but you know what? I'm just going to keep pushing until the final second.
Go, Carly!
Go on, Carly. Come on, Sarah. Run, 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 run.
Go, Sarah! Come on!
Time is really ticking fast, and I've got to fillet that fish. Today I'm going to do a pan-fried barramundi with bok choy and an Asian vinaigrette. I've got to get both fillets off that huge barramundi, and it's got to be perfect.
I really, really, really want Shannon Bennett as my mentor for the next challenge.
To be able to cook with Shannon would just be incredible. He seems like such a great teacher, and he's so knowledgeable about food, and I just think we share a great passion.
Looks awesome, Sarah. Good fillet.
Nice work, Sarah.
So I've got my barramundi filleted and portioned, and now I've got to move on to the vinaigrette. I chop like a maniac, because there is a lot of ingredients in here.
Good job, Sarah.
Chop like the wind.
I'm talking about chili, garlic, spring onion, coriander, soy sauce, vinegar, mirin. I'm spending a lot of time on this vinaigrette because it has to be spot on.
I'm really hustling right now. Got to get that vinaigrette right.
It's the main part of the dish, and the flavours just have to be balanced. If it's not balanced, I'm done for.
How is it?
Really good, really spicy.
Oh, it's delicious. These are the flavours I would eat at home, and these are the flavours I'm proud of.
On hustle, Eliza.
Time is racing away and I am still preparing this rack of lamb. I may have taken on too much by choosing a whole rack of lamb, but I've got to keep motoring if I'm going to put anything on the plate. I can't afford to serve the judges raw lamb.
I've really got to get that lamb in the oven.
You've had 10 minutes. You've got 22 minutes till dinner. Come on, guys.
Today I'm going to cook an Asian-inspired meal. I'm going to make like an Asian-style seared lamb with a nice sort of vinaigrette, and I'm going to make some pickled mushrooms as well. As I unpack my ingredients, I've realised that I've forgotten part of my dish. I forgot something. Oh.
You'll be right.
I was going to do a toasted rice to put on the top of my lamb, but I didn't grab the rice, so I really want a toasted rice for crunch. Now I just don't have that crunchy element, so I just have to work with what I've got. The next thing I get onto is the pickled mushrooms. For the mushrooms, I want a nice pickled flavour, so I combine some fish sauce, some rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, and some star anise. I chop the mushrooms up into bite-sized pieces and then mix it all together.
Looks good, Carly.
Yeah, they're good. My pickled mushrooms are really lovely, but they are quite vinegary, so I'm going to make a sweet sticky sauce for the lamb to balance out the pickled mushrooms. Got sugar. Suddenly I've realised that I've forgotten such a major part of my dish. I've forgotten the sugar, so I can't make the sauce. Oh no! Oh my God.
Keep pushing, Carly.
I can't believe I've forgotten the sugar and the rice. They're major parts of my dish, and with the pantry out of bounds, I feel like my chance at immunity is slipping away. I don't know what to do. I think I can kiss that pin goodbye. Automatically, I think of an idea. Because I've forgotten sugar, I'm searching for some sweetness on my plate, so I've decided to fry up some spring onions, and I'm hoping that's enough.
Go, Carly.
In the rush of today, I just have forgotten such important parts of my dish, and I'm just hoping that doesn't cost me in the end.
So I've got my barramundi filleted and portioned, and now I'm working on the bok choy.
Looking good, Sarah.
To cook the bok choy, what I do is in a little bit of oil on a hot pan, I sear them cut side down. What that does is caramelize it and gives this really nice savoury flavour to it. I then flip them over and add soy sauce and ginger to the pan and close it with a lid. That's going to steam through and just make them beautifully tender.
I'm coping with the time pressure of this challenge. I've got my lamb in the oven. I've got my Brussels sprouts sauteing in the pan with a bit of butter and some seasoning. And I've blitzed my eggplant up to a nice smooth puree. But in the back of my head, I'm just worried about the lamb. As long as I can get this lamb cooked on time, I just know that this dish could be amazing.
I am just motoring through, and I've got to get that fish in the pan, and then I've got a plate. So I just grab some oil, I've salt and peppered the portions, and I put it skin side down. I think the judges are really going to enjoy that punchiness and spice in that vinaigrette with a beautifully cooked piece of fish.
I think Matt likes it.
You are motoring, Sarah. It's all looking good. That vinaigrette has got a fair amount of punch in it.
Yeah, it does. It's meant to.
Yeah, good.
That's how I eat it at home, so...
Right. Good. And it's not going to kill the flavour of the fish.
No, no, no.
Matt says the vinaigrette has quite a bit of punch to it and going to overpower the fish. But I'm actually going to use the bean sprouts to knock back that heat and knock back that sourness. So actually, when you eat the dish as a whole, like a meal, it will actually balance out nicely.
9 minutes to go. 9 minutes.
Think about plating. My marinated lamb has been searing nicely in a hot pan, but I know that lamb needs to be cooked perfectly, so I take the lamb off and give them a rest, and then I cut it into it.
Looks amazing.
Good work.
You know what? Perfectly cooked lamb.
Yeah, that's it, Carly.
My lamb's perfectly cooked, and I really want to make a beautiful dish and present the lamb nicely, so I slice it into thin pieces and I lay them down on top of each other.
4 of us, 4 plates, 4 minutes to go.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Get it on the plate.
My bok choy is getting nice and tender. It's cooking nicely, and I just checked the colour, and it's beautiful. I really want this bok choy to be salty, savoury, tender, and I definitely want the judges to see that bok choy can carry flavour.
2 minutes! 2 minutes to go!
I've got 2 minutes to go. It's time to take my lamb out of the oven.
Oh, that's great, Eliza.
I grab a knife. I'm cutting through the lamb.
Well, I said the lamb rack is cooked.
My lamb is completely raw. I have to quickly come up with a plan B or I'll be serving up raw lamb to the judges and I don't want to do that. Time is running out, so I have to quickly come up with a plan B.
Pan! Put it in the pan!
Get it in the pan!
So I'm running to get a fry pan.
Come on, get it in the pan, Eliza.
I need to get it on high heat. I need to quickly cut some lamb cutlets off and put them in the pan. Get a bit of colour on each side so that they're not raw. And maybe I'll be able to put them on the plate.
Good job. Keep going.
1 minute!
Go, on, Sarah.
I'm plating, and the fish looks fantastic. I am stoked with this dish. I would totally be happy to sit down to dinner like this, and I really think the judges are going to enjoy it.
Fingers are burning.
Go, Eliza!
Come on!
20 seconds!
Go, Eliza! Let them know. Nice job, Chloe.
You can do it, Eliza! Come on!
Get it on the plate!
10 seconds left! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, hands off it.
As I'm walking up to the judges, I'm feeling pretty confident that I've got the flavours right. I'm just hoping that I've given that lamb enough time to cook.
So, Eliza, what did you cook for us?
Today I cooked you a lamb cutlet with a smoky eggplant puree, a macadamia and herb crumb, parsnip chips and Brussels sprouts.
You did an awful lot in 32 minutes.
Yes.
Why did you decide to cook the rack as a rack rather than cutlets?
I should have cooked them as a cutlet. It's just one of those things where you get back there, you start what you're doing, and then you wish you had have done it another way.
Everybody underestimates how long it takes to cook, especially when there's a big layer of fat on there, so.
My rack is actually cooked all right.
Mine's okay.
Yeah, mine's not bad either.
I'm glad yours is perfect. Mine's still going, meh. Unfortunately, won't be able to eat the lamb.
The first thing we're going to do is applaud you for your industry. You've given us lots of elements on the plate. And George and my lamb's, it's rested through, and it's actually pretty darn good.
In terms of a dish that you'd sit down at home, if that lamb was cooked perfectly, you'd be pretty pleased. You'd pimped up a home-cooked meal.
It's actually quite nice, clean flavours. I can taste the intent, and I quite like it.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to think I've done enough to get the immunity pin. I managed to put up a tasty dish, so we'll wait and see.
Next dish, Carly's.
Thanks, Shannon. I'm really happy with the way my dish looks. The lamb's cooked perfectly, but it's missing quite a few things, and I'm just hoping that doesn't cost me in the end.
Carly, what did you cook?
So I've made lamb with quick pickled Asian mushrooms and some sautéed spring onions.
The lamb's cooked perfectly, which is great to see. Nice caramelisation. Love the idea of the pickled mushrooms.
The lamb's great, and the combination, the pairing is a really clever idea. And the spring onion does bring some sweetness.
Yeah.
Put it into perspective, 32 minutes, 4 plates of food. That's super delicious. It's really tasty. But some fried rice would be nice.
Thank you. I can't believe I pulled it off. Despite missing ingredients, I pushed through, and I think I've got a shot at the pin now.
Sarah, your turn.
I'm really interested to see how the judges react to that bok choy. It's a little bit left of centre from what they might have seen before, so I'm really keen to see what the judges are going to say.
What's the dish?
Today I've cooked for you a pan-fried barramundi with bok choy, which has been braised, and just some Asian vinaigrette.
Little birdie told me there might be a bit of chilli in this.
Well, there is a bit of heat.
Yeah.
It looks pretty darn tasty, and it's a decent
I think
plate
it was
of food.
fabulous.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about a family meal. Like, if I came home, you know, to that, I'd be absolutely wrapped. Getting the little Bernie sensation now. I never, just so you know, never, ever, ever buy bok choy, ever. Don't cook it at home, not interested. It's probably my least favourite vegetable. And yet, cooked like that, that's a revelation. Honestly, if you just put that dressing over that bok choy, man, I could eat it all day.
Sarah, that is so delicious. And it's delicious because the heat of that dressing against the cool, refreshing bean shoots is just the perfect balance. I think that's smashing, and you know what? George obviously loves it as well.
That is just, it's delicious, and I'm happy to sweat for it. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Fish cooked technically beautifully.
Thank you.
And the heat in the dressing and the balance, that vinegar actually dressed all the bean shoots beautifully, and a really beautiful dish. So, well done.
Thank you so much.
Shannon describes my fish and sauce as technically perfect, and my mind just like blitzes out. I am like, I can't even explain the happiness I feel right now.
Half an hour is not a lot of time, especially when you've got to run around, think of an idea, pick the ingredients. If I put up a salad that doesn't blow their minds, I'm one step closer to going home today. I'm going to be in the bottom 4 and have to go through to the second round. I'm kind of looking at the produce, trying to get some inspiration, and I see all these beautiful heirloom tomatoes, different shapes, different colours, and I'm like, yeah, you're going to do a tomato salad in a way that isn't traditional, and it's going to be unexpected.
Has anyone seen vinegar?
I've got this idea of a roasted peach salad, which is beautiful, but I'm looking around and there are no peaches. There doesn't seem to be many fruit options. So I'm still thinking on the same lines. I see some beautiful figs. I know that that's a lovely summer fruit, and that will be beautiful in a salad as well.
Carl, be careful, mate.
Today I'm doing a parsnip, macadamia and honey salad with baby carrots.
I'm definitely feeling the pressure. My biggest thing is just to stay calm. I can't let nerves get the better of me. It nearly cost me my position in the competition last time. I'm not doing that again. I've got my carrots peeled, I just need to blanch them. I'm going for crunch and texture today, and those carrots have to be perfect. If I leave them in the water too long, they're going to be soft, and it's not a side dish vegetable challenge, it's a salad challenge. They need to be crunchy.
Come on, Amy. I'm treating this salad like a roasted peach salad, but obviously the figs are completely different fruit. I really want to get a beautiful char on those figs, really caramelised, so that I've got that sweet, slightly burnt crispiness. So I'm just sprinkling them with a little bit of honey, putting them straight in the oven. I don't know how this is going to go.
Go, Car, come on, buddy.
The dish I'm making is a pickled carrot and daikon salad. This salad is a part of my upbringing and pretty much every Vietnamese person's upbringing.
Hey, daikon, yeah?
There are a few risks with this dish. The carrots and the daikons have to be perfectly chopped in fine strips, and I know my knife skills aren't the best.
If I were you, I'd shave them. I'd use a mandolin.
We've only got 30 minutes, and I've got a shaky hand. It's a near impossible task.
I know that I can make a beautiful salad. I am the salad queen. I eat salads almost every day at home. I make these really bizarre, weird, crazy concoctions of salads, and my family love them. I really hope the judges will really like the flavour combinations. Oh my God, I tried that. Why didn't it work? Thank you, George.
Yeah. Nice. Can you do it in a bowl next time, please, George?
I'm just going to roughly cut in kind of obscure shapes the tomatoes.
What are you making?
I'm going to
There's
make...
lots of chopping, that's for sure.
I had this vision of just red. I wanted ruby, like pomegranate, red capsicum, red, heirloom tomatoes, kind of a thing.
Why chop everything? Oh, look at that in there. Yeah. That looks amazing. Just so beautiful.
I'm chopping them different, so I want to showcase some like this and like that.
So you're just going to kind of toss it together?
Yeah, I'm thinking flat on the bottom. Yeah.
Just be careful.
Okay.
Guys, what's going on?
She's got all these beautiful tomatoes and radishes. Look gorgeous. Now she's chopped them up really small. So we've got thin slices that look a little watery. And I'm looking in the tray and going, they're all different and delicious shapes in their natural form. You don't need to do much.
We don't really ask for much. Creative and super delicious. That's what we're looking for in this salad. You got 15 minutes to go. Come on.
Oh, that looks good. What do you got in there? Coriander
I've got coriander, carrots, orange zest, orange juice, butter and honey.
Yum. What's that going with?
So it's a quinoa salad with like a tahini yogurt mint.
Beautiful.
I want to bring out the sweetness of the carrot. I kind of want to reduce the cooking liquid so it's a bit of a sticky glaze so they're nice and shiny at the end. I'm feeling nervous, but I'm desperate to survive through this first round. I don't think I've got it in me to fight it out in a second round, so I'm just completely focused on what I'm doing.
The challenge today is to prepare a salad. We've got 30 minutes to do it, and 4 people that don't put up the greatest dishes are going to go through to round 2 of the elimination. It's so risky making something that you haven't made before in an elimination challenge, but they ask for creative and inventive. You can't fall back on a classic. It's got to be new.
Go, Georgia!
I've got my carrots out of the hot water and they're perfect, nice and crunchy. The next thing I need to do is get stuck into my dressing. I've got yogurt, tahini and lemon juice. It's beautiful and creamy, and that's going to go across the plate at the base of the dish.
Oh, that looks delicious.
I think it's creative and I think it's going to taste fantastic. I just hope that the judges like it.
We love the smells, we love the energy, but the question is, with 10 minutes to go, will we love your dish? Come on, guys.
What do you like in the look?
You know what I'm loving is the smell of vinegar, acidity. You've got oranges, you've got fennel, you've got yogurt over here. Super clean over here from Matthew. Like, how organised is he?
And chalk and cheese, too, because Rose is so totally messy.
Just trying not to embarrass myself with the amount of mess that I've made today. The couscous, the mint, the orange, there's a lot going on. I'm sort of starting to second guess that it looks the way that it should. I realise that I do have a lot of ingredients and I can see that it's probably a little bit too wet. It might be a great salad for home, but you've got to step it up in the MasterChef kitchen, and I'm starting to think this isn't going to be good enough.
Well, this is the home run in the first round. 5 minutes to go.
I'm making a spicy pork and fresh herb salad.
The last 5 minutes, it's pretty frantic. I'm chopping up herbs. I need to make sure that once all of the herbs are added in, that it's all balanced in flavour.
Come on, guys.
I start plating up. I've got a lettuce that I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll plate in there. I start to get some lettuce leaves off and they look kind of raggedy and not that great, but I haven't got any other ideas at this stage and I've just madly got to get this on the plate.
30 seconds. Dress, dress, dress. Come on.
Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7,
Tight stops. Yeah, they're in.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Oh, look at that. That looks great.
So we've got baby carrots with crispy parsnip, a tahini yogurt on the bottom and macadamia oil and honey dressing.
It's all about the carrots. If those carrots are amazing.
I want them to be bitey. I want them to still be crunchy.
Okay. Well, there they are, crunchy. Yummy. I'm just going to say, absolutely delicious. I really love it. I get excited when I have things like that because there's just something a little bit different about it, which steps it forward, which is those macadamias.
For me, what I love about this dish is the kind of golden toast and the macadamia and those wonderful, sweet, crisp parsnip chips together are a really clever combination and one I've not seen before, so that's super creative.
I like it. I like it a lot.
The judges are so happy with me. I'm so stoked.
Wow, that looks like a riot. I love it. It looks really, really good.
It's a couscous, roast pumpkin, prosciutto and goat's cheese salad.
Should we just taste it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is seriously yum. Love the pumpkin, love the goat's cheese, love the prosciutto. I love the couscous.
The couscous is just beautiful. It falls like rain through your fingers. It's fantastic. And I taste that, and that's everything I want a salad to be.
Oh, that looks good, doesn't it?
Balsamic roasted beetroot and red onion, red quinoa, goat's cheese.
Everything needed a bit more cooking, but the combination's delicious. It's really yum.
Thank you.
It's an achara, which is a Filipino pickled vegetable.
I think it's really delicious, tasty salad, and we love pickly things these days. I think the key here is think about how you might drop those flavours onto the plate and just bring it bang up to date.
So, Pantry bao, cold.
It's a Thai pork and fresh herb salad.
It needs fresh and crunch and less meat, because it's not actually about the meat.
But having said that, it's tasty. So, Anna, tell us what you've done.
I have done a fig and prosciutto salad with a goat's cheese mousse.
Absolutely classic combinations. And I love the idea of spray cream. It's one of my favourite things.
It's good food.
Thanks.
Ashi, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling nervous today. Don't want to go through to the next round.
What's the dish?
It is a quinoa and baby carrot salad with a yogurt tahini dressing.
I'm just imagining a glass of wine and that salad comes out. I'd be pretty happy, wouldn't you?
I love the fact the carrot looks sweet and sticky and roasty.
I'm salivating. Come on, break it up. They need it.
You eat all the carrots.
They are soft, aren't they? Oh, the soft carrots, they're just absolute. For me, I could just eat a plate of those. You know, the crunchy quinoa. It's delicious, it really is.
Yum, no, that is a cracking dish. I'd seriously consider chatting to my chef Sagazi and do a similar take on that, because that is wonderful.
It completely blows my mind. I was so surprised I didn't realise it was that good.
Hello. How are you?
The way I like to do it is present tomato, not always cut square. So some are, you know, in little quarter pieces, some are half, some are slithered.
I can't see it. It's all mushed up into one.
Okay.
Imagine if you'd done that 3 times the size,
Okay.
and then you had, you know, another one like that, and you know, another one like this, where it just played to the beauty of the ingredients.
What's that?
All of a sudden, you're creating space.
Yeah.
We're plating up on stainless steel. This could be the next.
This could be the new
next
thing.
big thing.
I'm enjoying this, George. It's quite nice.
You got any olive oil?
Oh, they're nice. Look at those.
No, finish it off. Finish it off. Little rubbly bits of goat's cheese. Not too much. Just tiny bits. It's the same thing we said to Rose. Restraint.
Yeah.
Restraint, and allowing the produce to speak.
It looks so much better, and I kind of look at what I did and I was like, why would you even plate like that?
Walking around the pantry, and I'm really just trying to keep in mind the feedback that I've had from the last 2 rounds. I'm picking up some chicken mince, I pick up some aromats to make my paste with, and instead of grabbing 2 chilies, I've just grabbed a whole handful of them. Chili. Last 2 rounds, I didn't put enough heat in either of my dishes, and this round, I'm just gonna go for it. Like, they want hot, I'll give them hot. This is gonna be a very spicy dish.
Rose?
Hi. I'll go there.
Don't be afraid.
Not at all.
Jackie? Yep. Ben was talking about being bold.
Yeah.
Thank you.
10 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. That means pedal to the metal. Let's go.
Today I'm doing some chicken skewers.
I'm trying to take on all the advice and the feedback that not only I got, but everybody else got, and use them in a dish that is going to save me today.
What part of the meat are you going to use?
I'm going to use a thigh. Yeah. I just want it to keep juicy.
And what are you going to put with it?
I'm going to do a little cucumber relish and some coconut rice.
You need to breathe.
I'm having trouble breathing.
10 seconds of breathing do you wonders.
Cool.
10 seconds? I'm thinking I can't afford 10 seconds to stop and breathe. I've got to get going here.
Rose, what are you cooking?
I'm going to do a mince dish that I make at home.
All right.
It's got a really punchy base to it, so it's a really spicy, fragrant mince served on the rice with a fried egg on top.
Loving the sound of this.
Really?
Go on, Rose. Go on, love.
I get my wok on the heat so I can fry off my paste before I pop my mince in there with it. I open up the lid and take a bit of a taste of it, and it is hot. My mouth is on fire. There's a lot of chili in that. So I'll put a bit more sweetness.
What about acidity? Something maybe cooling.
Some lime. Tasting my sauce, there's definitely a lot of heat in there, but it just needs a bit more balance. It needs a little bit more saltiness, it needs a little bit more sweetness, because right now all I'm getting is a chili hit and nothing else. Ooh, they wanted a kick.
I like what's going on. I mean, back of the room, Rose has made this lovely spicy minces. There's plenty of chili love in there, that's for sure. And Jackie in the middle, she's doing a kind of satay
I
chicken.
love the idea of satay. I mean, it's got that rustic nature about it, and I like that.
And Melita?
The biggest concern I have here is the chicken curry, the red chicken curry. Red chicken curries are traditionally earthy and deep. Does she have enough time to cook it out and get that depth out of it?
Awesome.
It smells wonderful in this room. 15 minutes to go. Come on.
15 minutes, Mel. Come on. Any freshness, Rose?
When I turn it off, I'm going to throw in some Thai basil. In this round, I really want to make sure that I get my flavours perfectly balanced. If I don't get this one right, then I'm in trouble.
So this is what you love to cook home?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, big question for you. You've had more knockbacks than anyone else in this competition. What keeps you going? What makes you get back up and do it again?
Oh, you know what? I just want to be here so bad. You know, Matt, I'm a strong person. I know I'm a strong person. I've been through a lot in my life. My heart is in this so much. I signed up to MasterChef to change my life, and if I can keep picking myself up and just keep pushing, then I can actually do this. I want to make food everything, you know? I want food to be a part of my life every single day, and, you know, that's my dream.
Good night. Keep strong.
Thanks, honey.
All right, ladies, let's go. Push, push, push.
There should be only one thing on your mind: to save yourself with a delicious Thai dish. 5 minutes to go. Come on.
Time's running out. It's almost time for me to plate. I realise I haven't got all the ingredients I wanted to go into my little cucumber salad. I forgot palm sugar for the dressing.
Palm sugar, palm sugar, palm sugar.
If I don't run and work as fast as I can, this could be the last 4 minutes I cook in the kitchen.
Come on, Jackie.
Move now, Rose, move.
I crack my egg into a bowl and pour it into the oil.
Rose, 2 minutes, come on.
All right, stop screaming at me. I need to take my rice and heat it up, and I've got to plate this dish up. I've got to get it looking really beautiful, and got to get this dish happening.
On the plate, looking pretty. 1 minute to go.
Come on.
Go, Melita.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Goes down.
Oh, Jackie, how was that?
Found myself really out of my comfort zone today. I'm a fighter by nature. I don't give up. I preach it to my kids all the time. You never give up, and I guess I need to show that to my girls. I say it to them, but this is showing them. So I didn't give up. I just hope it's enough today.
What a story to tell your kids, but eh? That's the best lesson they'll ever learn in life.
That's for sure.
What's the dish?
Marinated chicken skewers, coconut rice, and a cucumber salad.
Shall we taste?
Yeah, let's.
Jackie, thank you.
Thank you.
There's a hell of a lot of flavour in that chicken.
And I love that little cucumber salad too. I think it's nice and fresh. I like the dressing. It's well drenched. But it's a bit disjointed, to be honest.
I want the cucumber to be chunkier. I want some pickly flavours to be a bit more intense and aggressive.
Yeah, some vinegar in there.
Some vinegar in there would have been really nice, and it would also brought out some chili heat.
What have you cooked?
A chicken larb with steamed rice and fried egg and crispy shallots.
It's great to see you cook this food here, but now bring us the stuff that you know you can cook really well, that comes from your happy place. That's what I want to see.
Rose, keep that in the back of your mind.
Thank you.
Off you go.
Thank you, gentlemen.
What do you reckon, Ben?
This is classic Thai. This is classic Thai. Like, this is street food at its best.
Going to be interesting to see whether it measures up in terms of flavour, doesn't it?
Hopefully it's got some punch. Should, you know, there should be a bit of chilli in there, and that egg, you want to get a bit of that yolk through there, I reckon.
Plenty of flavour in there. Big kick of chilli, gooey egg. Clever dish.
She pulls it out right at the end.
3 rounds in, most confident dish.
Yeah.
Like, bang, up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love the way that chili sneaks up on you. You know, you get the sweetness, you get the lime juice, the acidity, and the eggs are a perfect combination. She's taken a street food dish and she's just put a little bit of polish on it and just banging with flavour.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Fire up, guys. Woo! Good. Half an hour. Make it count.
Looking at these ingredients, I'm absolutely drawn to that chocolate. My strategy today is to cook something that will save me in the first round. Desserts are my strength, I feel, and I see the mandarins, and I think chocolate and mandarin, perfect combination.
Today I'm going to do a soft-centred chocolate pudding with some mandarin segments in sugar syrup and a whipped cream.
Good choice, Jackie.
She's made these quite a few times in the house. They're amazing.
I know that if I get this fondant right, it will ensure my safety.
We're going to have a lot of different ideas, aren't we? Good mystery box, I like it.
And you've got to move with 30 minutes. How do you approach this? Do you come up with 3 dishes straight away?
Go for gold.
Or do you go for gold?
George, are you making scampi fritters? Yeah, nice. Today I'm going to cook a scampi fritter with horseradish mayo and the watercress.
The scampi has to be the hero of the dish. It can't be just a fried fritter that just tastes like batter. It's got to taste like scampi, and the scampi has to be the main flavour.
So what's the batter? Have you tested it already? It looks heavy.
Yeah, I'm going to lighten it up a bit. I just had it resting,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to put the scampi through into little balls into the oil.
Okay. I don't mind the idea, and I certainly think that chopping it up like that's quite clever. It'll just be dependent on whether that batter's crispy and beautifully golden brown.
Yeah.
Because if it ain't, you're going into the second round, aren't you?
It's not what I want today.
There's a lot riding on a very simple dish, and I'm really feeling the pressure right now.
Come on, Georgia!
10 minutes down already and 20 to go. Come on, let's move it.
Come on, guys. Come on, Maddie.
Thanks, guys.
He's got his pasta on already. What? Are you serious? Yeah, he's done dough and he's got it resting. What? It's sitting on the bench. That's amazing. Pasta master.
Today I'm making a scampi linguine. 30 minutes is a bit of a stretch to make pasta in that time, but it's something that I'm comfortable doing, and this is something that could really save me today. As I'm making the scampi stock, I'm looking at the mystery box, and there's not really a lot of other ingredients that I can use to put into this sauce. I'm really worried about how I can maximise the flavour in here. So I decided to add the squeeze of the mandarin juice in there, and it just lifts the stock a little bit, adds a little bit of complexity to it, so I'm happy with that.
10 minutes to get yourself to safety. 10 minutes to go.
Come on, guys.
All right.
I'm definitely taking a risk today doing the chocolate fondant, but I'm confident. I think this is a risk worth taking, and I think if I can pull this off, then it'll see me through to the safety of the gantry.
Oh, Jackie. Woo!
All I've got to do is put it together now.
With 5 minutes to go and I really need to start pulling this dish together. I've never actually cooked scampi before, so I'm a little bit unsure about how to do it, but I've seen people cook it in the shell before, so I'm hoping that that method will help me today to keep that scampi nice and tender. As I take my dish up to the judges, I'm pretty happy with the dish that I've made. The pasta's really well cooked, but I'm really worried about the sauce. I hope that what I've done here is enough to make me safe in round one.
What have you cooked today?
I've cooked a creamy scampi pasta.
I'm hoping for bags of flavour.
There's two things that I love, all right? I love the scampi because it's sweet and delicious and it's firm. So the way you've cooked it is absolutely spot on. And I love those fine ribbons of pasta.
The pasta is amazingly good for that amount of time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
you. Georgia, your turn.
Today I've made scampi fritters with our horseradish mayonnaise and some dressed watercress.
Great.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, they're really good, aren't they? What you've got is beautiful chunks of scampi. So these really are, they're scampi first and fritter second.
Yeah.
I love it, really good.
Actually, Georgia. Wonderful cooking.
Thank you.
Well done, Georgia.
Jackie, your turn.
I've cooked a chocolate fondant with mandarin syrup and caramelised walnuts.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, gooey in the middle.
There's gooiness there. Look at that.
I'm going to watch you because there's no greater pleasure than watching you eat pudding.
And a small spoonful as well. It's worth the calories. I think you're being very clever. I think it's a great tasting dish. I think all the flavours work together. You've got mandarin syrup, walnuts, chocolate, gooey centre, all big ticks as far as I'm concerned. For me, it puts you up the top of the list, not down at the bottom. So
Good.
I think that's a good thing, don't you?
Great, yeah. The judges tell me that I'm certainly at the top of the list.
I don't know yet whether that means I'm safe or not, but it's certainly a good start.
Go, Billy. I still have quite a few ingredients left, so I'm feeling pretty good about what I have left in my mystery box. I'm going to make chocolate mandarin and walnut ice cream sandwiches. I'm really pushing it for time. It's ambitious to get an ice cream done, biscuits done, and then put them all together in 30 minutes. But on the other hand, if I do, I think it will impress the judges and they'll hopefully think, wow, how did you do that in 30 minutes? So that's the plan and I hope it pays off.
Good work, Billy.
Go, Billy, nice multitasking.
You're doing really well.
With only 20 minutes to go, this is the round you want to win. Come on.
Come on, Wardy.
In the second round, I'm going to do pan-fried scampi with a shellfish béarnaise.
I'm just making a reduction using the shells of the crustaceans. And then I'm going to make a béarnaise sauce.
I've got to make sure I pack heaps of flavour into it.
Smells good over here, Jamie, I'll tell you what.
Good, good, good.
And got these out of the shell, got these little scampi out of the shell beautifully. How are you going to cook them?
I'm making a scampi béarnaise, so like a crustacean béarnaise.
I honestly question the time. If I'm being honest, I'm questioning whether or not you've got time to make a crustacean béarnaise.
Yeah.
You've really got to appreciate the fact you only have 20 minutes. Like, you only have to... Jamie, 20-minute challenge. 20-minute challenge now.
Come on, Jamie.
George and Gary's concern is that I really don't have enough time to make a béarnaise. I'm going to drop the idea of doing the béarnaise sauce. I'm just going to focus on getting as much flavour into this broth and do a shellfish reduction, basically. Pack heaps of flavour in it. Just have a few elements on the dish, but make sure that they're all perfect.
How's it tasting, Jamie?
Yeah, nice.
Yum?
Tastes pretty crustacean-y.
I'm tasting the sauce and it's tasting really good. There's heaps of flavour in it. I'm just going to freshen up the broth with some mandarin and some watercress. Focus on cooking that scampi perfectly, and I reckon I've got a good dish.
Remember, you're cooking for your place in this competition. 3 minutes to go. Come on.
Let's push it hard.
I've got my soufflés in the oven and they are starting to move. Maybe not as quickly as I'd like, but they are rising. But everything is riding on these soufflés.
Ooh. How are they looking?
Oh, yeah.
Rising.
They're rising. They're going, Gary. They're going, and they're going even.
Do you reckon a bigger plate?
Yeah, go the bigger one on the bottom.
1 minute to go. 1 minute.
Come on.
I feel quite comfortable with this dish. I've made beurre blancs in the past, but it's usually been with lemon or lime. But today I used mandarin instead of that citrus fruit. Never cooked scampi like this before, but I'm quite happy with how this has come together. So yeah, I'm quite confident. Right.
Come on, Jackie! Yay, Jackie! Beautiful, Billy. Beautiful, Billy. That looks amazing.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Well done.
Cheers.
I'm really happy with my dish. I think it looks nice. I've got 3 little ice cream sandwiches. Taking my dish up to the judges, yeah, I'm really happy. I just hope that they taste good. I've done mandarin chocolate ice cream sandwiches with walnut shortbread and walnut praline.
It's beautiful chocolate ice cream. It's smooth and it's delicious. I would go back for more. I like it.
What I really love about what you've done with this sandwich is the detail, and there's a little bit of mandarin peel in there. Just make you think, oh, there's fruit in here, that must be good for me.
And all that in a half an hour. You pushed. Next, Jamie.
This is the first time that I've changed my dish during the cook, and hopefully I've made the right decision.
So it's a pan-fried scampi with a walnut crumb and a crustacean reduction.
pretty.
It does look pretty. I'll be honest with you, it looks pretty. And this particular scampi looks beautifully cooked. You know, firm flesh. Let's see.
That's a really delicious dish of food that does what we always wanted to do. Heroes, the core ingredient of the scampi. Well done.
Thanks.
Jamie, best dish you've put up.
Sweet.
When you put up a dish like that, there is no doubt in my mind that that is some of the best cooking I've seen in the kitchen today. Well done.
Awesome.
They love everything about the dish. They say that it's delicious, it's elegant, it's perfectly balanced, it looks nice. Oh, you've got to be happy with that.
I have not quite managed to shake off that negative headspace yet. I am feeling really confused about what dish I can cook for this third round. But then I start to think about my family. It's really tough being away from them. We're really close. So when I'm looking around at the ingredients and see some mandarin left, I'm reminded of a dish that I've made with my sister. So I'm going to use that as my inspiration today. I'm going to cook a mandarin creme brulee with walnut butter biscuits and a walnut praline. Desserts are definitely my strength. I think it's where I feel most comfortable. It's what I feel most happy cooking. So hopefully it's going to help to get me back into a more positive headspace as well.
Looking at Jackie and Ashley, my competition in the third round, and I'm pretty worried, you know. The only ingredients that I've really got left in the mystery box are chocolate and mandarin, which lends themselves to a dessert. And yeah, it's not what I'm most confident in.
I'm going to make a chocolate mousse with a walnut crumb and some candied mandarin slices, I think. And I don't do a great deal of desserts, if I'm honest, which is a weakness in my game that should have been addressed a lot earlier than this minute in time.
You can do it, Steve. Come on.
Come on, Stevie.
Come on, Steve.
I'm definitely out of my comfort zone with this mousse, so the chances of me getting this right are fairly slim.
Come on, Stephen.
I'm worried about Stephen's chocolate mousse. I don't think he has enough whipping cream in his mix, and if he doesn't, it could be really dense.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hang on a minute. What are you doing?
Chocolate mousse.
Right, OK.
Crumb.
You give me a nice quenelle, a bowl, whatever, a chocolate mousse, I'm going to love it. And I can tell you, all three of those ingredients are absolutely smashing. Wrong quantity.
Right, OK.
Because this is where it counts. This is where, when the proverbial hits the fan, right, you got to step up to the plate. Happens in service every day.
Yep.
Come on, Stephen.
I'm running out of time, and Gary's just told me that this mousse just isn't right. And now I have to start again. I can feel the stress take a hold.
Oh my God.
If I don't fix this chocolate mousse, then this will be the last dish that I cook in the MasterChef kitchen. There's just not enough air, it's too dense. I just need to get some more whipped cream into this mousse pronto.
Go, Stephen! Go, mate! 7 minutes to go, guys.
My custard base for my creme brulee has cooked out. It's been blended and is all smooth and creamy, so I need to get it into the moulds and setting in the glass chiller. I'm feeling really confident at this stage. I'm back in my comfort zone. I'm cooking something that I've made before. I've made it with my sister and I know that she loves it. So I'm feeling much better.
You're back.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is what you should have been round one. Like, you're totally confident and doing something that you love to cook.
Let's not say any more and just let you cook.
Come on, Ash.
It's definitely good to get myself back into a good place.
Your future in this competition stands on the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go.
Come on.
Time is running out, and I've got to really move quickly in the last however many minutes I've got left.
Tell me something good, Stephen.
I don't have anything good to tell you yet, mate.
3 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on.
You need to get a plate too, Jackie.
Ow, that's hard.
It's really good, Ashley. Good work.
I need to add some freshness to this dish. the mandarin segments would be great. Unfortunately, I've only got about 3 left. I'm just hoping it's enough to balance this dish.
What happens in the next 60 seconds could seal your fate. 1 minute to go. Come on, guys.
Come on, Stephen, you got it. Let's go. Come on.
I grabbed the mousse out of the freezer and I'm a little bit concerned it hasn't set. Time is running out. I've literally got no time to do this, so I just need to get a bit of quenelle and get it on the plate.
30 seconds!
David, do not give up. Do another one, just in case.
It's too soft.
Wait, your spoon, just do another one.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
I'm definitely feeling really pleased with how I've gone today. I am surprised that I managed to turn it around and get myself back into a good place, and I'm really happy that I could keep in that positive headspace and carry that through.
Have you done enough today?
I really hope so. I felt much better in that last cook. I felt back in the swing of things. So I hope that that's reflected in this dish.
She's done a lot in half an hour.
She's done
again,
a lot in half an hour.
Hasn't she?
Yep, great. Looks good. Glazy top creme brulee. The kicker will be if that creme brulee is smooth. I really like that. I think it's delicious. It's smooth. I thought it was going to be eggy, but it's not at all. You get a little burst of mandarin. The biscuits are soft. The walnuts are punchy. And that little crumble, which I thought was irrelevant, actually it's really tasty. I like it.
I mean, that's a beautiful dessert. It's a beautiful example of a creme brulee. Technique, absolutely impeccable, you know.
It's a really tasty dessert, and she's a very talented cook. She needs to know that.
I'm looking at my dish, and to be honest with you, I'm feeling disappointed. I'm frustrated with how I've cooked today, and I'm also frustrated that I should know what a good chocolate mousse is, and I should be able to nail that in 5 minutes, and I didn't.
Chocolate mousse, mandarin, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's smooth, light, full of flavour. We're happy.
No, it's a great combination, but is it going to be good enough, boys? That's a great little chocolate mousse. Yeah, it really is. It's so simple. There's mandarin zest, mandarin segments, and a little crumble of walnuts under there, and it tastes delicious.
Yeah. Well, it's the two things that I think make it delicious is the quality of the chocolate and the lightness of the mousse. And secondly, grating that mandarin over the top. Yeah. It's taken it from mandarin to mandarin. You know, that's got stereo sound. It's really yum.
Gee, that's a real surprise. I thought there is no way this man has any chance of surviving. I was willing to write him out his ticket and call him a cab.